Hi, thank you for joining me for day 4 of our Mindfulness Meditation Series, 5 minutes for 5 days. In today's practice, we'll focus on calming an overactive mind. I also recommend going back to day 1, our breath awareness video, anytime you're feeling that the mind is anxious, because the breath is such a powerful tool to help keep us anchored and rooted in the present moment. But for today's class, I'd like to share some imagery with you that was once shared with me by a yoga instructor. I think that an overactive mind can sometimes go hand in hand with an overactive imagination. So it's nice to give the mind something to do when we're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. So find a comfortable seat or lie down and let's begin. And we'll begin with our eyes closed today. So take a moment to settle into stillness. And take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And feel the muscles in the jaw relax. See if you can soften the muscles around the eyes. Relax the muscles around the forehead. And notice the sensation of your breath as it comes in and out. And I'd like you to imagine that your mind is like a beautiful blue lake. You can imagine that this lake is in the middle of a forest. And on the surface of the lake, you can see the reflection of the sky and of the trees around it. And you can imagine that the surface of the lake is like the surface of your mind. And the thoughts are like ripples on the surface of the lake. Or maybe your thoughts are like waves or a big storm on the surface of the lake. So as you breathe here, notice as the thoughts rise up. You are watching the thoughts on the surface of the lake. And bring your awareness again to the body and to the breath. And imagine that with every exhale you could soften beneath the surface, down towards the bottom of the lake, where the water is still crystal clear, where there is a stillness and a peace. The breath is coming in and out. And underneath the surface, you are in a place of calm and ease. And you can gaze up at the surface of the lake, and maybe the thoughts are still there. But you are witnessing them. You are observing them rather than being tossed about in those waves. Notice the breath. We remember that we are not our thoughts. And we can always come back to this place of stillness beneath the surface. So I invite you to stay here a little longer if you can, and enjoy this peace and stillness. But if it's time to move into the rest of your day, you can take a deep breath in and let that go. Take another deep breath. Let that go. And in no rush at all, whenever you're ready, allow the eyes to blink open. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.